You young niggas ain't tough. You young niggas ain't tough. You young niggas ain't tough enough. I don't think y'all really wanna fuck with us. I told you we know bitches. I'ma need for you to listen while I paint this.
I love YAHUSHA with all my heart.
That's right.
And all my soul.
Right.
And I work for him and plead and cry for the children of Israel to watch over them and protect them and take care of them. I beg the Most High every day to raise up warriors. I pray every day that the Lord take the killers off the street and bring them to me so that I can bring them before YAHUSHA and they can serve him.
That's right.
I want them for a reason. I want them so they can clean up the ghetto. So they can fix families. So they can raise children. So they can protect the city. So they can tear down the oppression. So they can turn to the Lord and raise the kingdom of heaven before man on this earth. Is that why you are here? Are you sure?
Hey, I'm Officer Priest. I'm 5,000 DeBar Mob I.S.U.P.K. I'm the Commander General YAHANNA. You already know what time it is, baby. Hebrew Academy time. And I've seen a lot of brothers standing up saying they ready to go to Hebrew Academy. But this right here, you can lose a leg, you can lose a leg, you can lose a lung, you can lose a finger. I mean, it is what it is. So if you stand for it, Lord be with you.
This isn't, the U.S. Army. This isn't the Boy Scouts. This isn't, baseball team. We're not going to accept everybody up.
Proud Boys.
All right, let's clap it up. All right, you already know what it is. It's the I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York. Been teaching the truth since 1969. We are under Commander General YAHANNA. We're here to teach the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American men the truth of the Bible. All right, tonight is Wednesday, so we already know it's the biblical law class where we teach the truth about the Bible, especially the law. All right. The title of today is Time for Some Action. All right. Everyone saw my Eagles get the dub. Let's give a hand for that. You know what I'm saying? Eagles got the dub. You know what I mean? But we also got to break down what was within that dub, right? Kendrick Lamar's his halftime show. All right. I see everybody on the internet right now. Everyone is breaking down his halftime performance. Everybody criticizing it. People saying they like it, they don't like it. I mean, do understand a lot of people was breaking it down saying, yeah, this is so powerful. He's telling black people to do this. He's telling black people to do that. Thing is, Kendrick Lamar is not going to be the head of any revolution. Entertainers is not where we get our knowledge from. Now, do that mean that they can't kick knowledge? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, it's not going to come from a rich man. It's going to come from someone that's poor, just like you. It's going to have to come from somebody that when you go to the supermarket, you can run into them. All right? It's going to come from the people that is from the neighborhoods that you come from. It's going to come from the ghettos. It's going to come from the slums, the trenches. That's where the revolution starts, not on a football field, right? We as a people have to start being more active. We're so comfortable sitting back, talking about it so much. We talk about, oh yeah, we got to do this, we got to do that. Oh yeah, parents got to start doing this, parents got to start doing that. Why don't you go out and start teaching the parents how to be better parents? How about you go out and start teaching sisters how to be better sisters? Why don't you go teach brothers how to be better brothers? Right? And you can do it here in the I.S.U.P.K. You don't have to sit around and and wait for something to fall out the damn sky. We can do it now. The issue is we just got too comfortable. We are a lapdog. We are domesticated, right? Black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, we have been domesticated. We sit around, get high, chase at the tail, go worry about our own responsibilities. What about other people, right? Always when I have conversations with people, I hear a lot of times they say, "Oh man, I can't worry about nobody else. I gotta worry about mine." That's the problem. We gotta start worrying about one another, start caring about one another, right? And here in the I.S.U.P.K, we're gonna teach you the truth. You want to learn how to raise up a nation? Give me the book of Deuteronomy 7:6, please. Please, I'm gonna get there with you. You can read it whenever you get it.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
He talking to us. He said that I have chosen y'all to be a special people. That's what the Most High said. When you look at the context of what's being spoken about right here, Moses is only talking to the nation of Israel.
Right.
So he's telling us, yo, man, we God's chosen people. We holy. We separated from every other nation on the face of the earth. We ain't the Africans. We ain't the East Indians. We ain't the Arabs. We ain't the white people. Man, we Israel. We us. We YAHUSHUA. That mean Israel in Hebrew. We are YAHUSHUA, the sons and daughters of God.
Right.
That's a powerful thing, right? We should understand that. We should know that. The reason why we so comfortable, because we don't understand who we are truly.
Right.
All the books you read, all the videos you watch, none of that equates to what you learn in this Bible here in the I.S.U.P.K. How a lot of people say, oh man, that y'all so egotistical. Then how come people in the church, been in that church for all them years, been looking at this Bible and don't know what we are saying is true? They should know when the I.S.U.P.K say, hey, we ain't supposed to be celebrating these pagan holidays, they should say, you're right. If we tell Christians, hey, you shouldn't be eating that pork. Why are you eating that pork? You know, God said not to do that. They should say, you're right. Here's the thing. They don't say that because they've been taught wrong. They're taught by vipers. They're taught by snakes. People that have soothsayers. That's what they learn from. But in here, you're going to learn from men of the Lord.
Right.
You had to learn the truth. You must be active in your life. We got to look out for one another. We, for like the last, it was like all last year, it was pro-Palestine. I seen people protesting all in the streets. When it comes to the Hispanics, people that really is our family, oh man, that's their fight. Right. Oh, they need to get out of here. We hypocrites. Because anytime something happened to black people, I'm talking strictly to black people. Things happen to us. Oh, who gonna stand with us? Who's gonna stand with us? Right? But we don't tell we ain't tell the Palestinians and the Ukrainians and the people over there in France that was their problem when they was going through hard times and turmoil. We ain't say that to them. You want to know why? Because we are homeborn slaves. We are domesticated. We are conditioned. Scientifically proven, we are domesticated. They have conditioned us. They condition us to hate one another. You ever notice as men? As men, we would have more hate for one another, right? Like if I go to the store 9 out of 10, somebody's going to give me the mean mug. They're not going to give that mean mug to a white man. They're not going to give that mean mug to an African man. They ain't going to give that mean mug to anybody else. But they give that to me. Why? Because we've been conditioned. In the West Coast, they call it checking in, meaning that you have to pay for protection, pay to play. You got to pay to be over here in California or whatever section you're trying to be in. And if you don't, we're going to extort you. They're not doing that to white entertainers. They're not doing that to the white executives. They're not doing that to white people. They're not doing that to the Chinese people. They're not doing that to none of them people. They're doing it to their own people because they know that they can get away with it. They know that, oh, I can mistreat my people because they following after white people. They know white people used to extort us. Now we extort each other. Right? We've been so domesticated, we don't even know that Hispanics is our family. And we, in the conversation in the black community is, oh, well, they don't even like us. They never stand with us. Do you not understand that your pastor and your imam or whoever taught you the truth about life misguided you? Because you should know that the Hispanic man and woman and the Native American man and woman is your family.
Right.
We always talk about how we so faced with racism, right? We so counted against. Okay, that's white supremacy. We notice it when it comes to us. But when it comes to other people, we don't even realize. Do you understand that Hispanics still think that Jesus Christ is a white man? Do we understand that? Right. Do you understand that we have work to do? I don't have time to sit around and go be a rapper and go be an actor and live my best life and worry about me and my own family and worry about the how to multiply the women in my life. No, I got to make sure I can teach Hispanics that they're family to blacks. That at one point in time, they were the ones that helped us. And black people, we so stupid. We don't even know our history.
Right.
Hispanic, we used to flee into Mexico, and Mexico would not enslave us, and they would take us in. We was the first wetback because we would have to go through them damn ponds and rivers and lakes, going against the elements of the world, all types of creatures, just to get into Mexico and being treated with love. Being treated with love. And guess what the Mexicans did as well? They also fought so that we can be safe. They didn't enslave us. You must know how deep white supremacy goes. That's all I'm going to tell you. A majority of our Hispanic brothers and sisters believe that Jesus Christ is a white man. You ask a black person, nah, he ain't white, he black. We are, how can I say it? We all have a goalpost, right? Black people, and this is how you know the curses is real, right? Athanya, this is how you know the curses is real. Each tribe got their own set of problems. We have our strengths and we have our weaknesses. You can agree, right? Hispanics would be more family oriented. You won't see most of them in family court. With black people, we damn near pay rent at family court. Yep. Right? We damn near paying a effing mortgage because we don't know how to be nice to one another, have compassion for one another. We don't know how to love one another, right? We're so damn violent and evil toward one another that we can't even have a family, a home. But then you ask a black person about history and things that debunks a lot about what we've been taught. You can learn that a lot from blacks, right? From the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Benjamin, right? Or Levi. But they still kind of behind on that. You get what I'm saying? Because of white supremacy. They have an issue with colorism. I just seen an interview today where the brother, he's an artist, right? And he's over there and he said, you know, I'm a noticeable black person. He said, I'm tall, you know, the way I dress, my hair, you have to notice me. He said, when he was in Puerto Rico, people wasn't looking at him. And I'm listening to it. I'm like, nigga, it sounds like some ego trip right here. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, no, you can feel that they were making sure that they didn't look his way because of the colorism issue with our Hispanic brothers and sisters, right? And this is what needs to be understood. What's happening with the ICE situation, that we should be there for them. We should show compassion to them. If you have a job, you should hire that brother or sister that's illegal, according to the white man. You should hire them. Just hire them. Don't ask them if they got any papers and none of that. You just hire them. And you be there for them, man. Support them, because at one point in time, they had to support us.
Right.
I'm watching, last week, I seen this video, and it angered me. Because this white woman was riding through, she was riding through a protest over in Las Vegas playing Ice Ice Baby. And I was enraged, and I wish I wanted to jump through that camera, jump through that video and literally pull that woman out that damn car and let everybody talk to her face to face. That was out there that was hurt by what she did. When Hispanics come here, Hispanics don't barely mess with anybody, right? The average Hispanic comes here and work. And you have these white people, we so conditioned, we looking at the white man like, yeah, they over here illegally, they taking jobs. Nigga, you ain't trying to be on no damn plantation picking potatoes. Bitch, you not trying to be picking heads of lettuce. You barely want to clean your own goddamn house or take care of your own goddamn kids. Here you go. You want to have some energy for Hispanics? You only like that because your white daddy said that he wants them gone. Here's the thing. They try to call them all types of criminals and rapists. They are the biggest rapists. They are the biggest child molesters. They are the biggest criminals on the face of the earth. Not the Hispanic man and woman. Not the black man and woman. Not the Native American man and woman. They are. And this is proven. You don't believe me? Go look into history and look at wherever white people dwelled at and see how hellish it is to be up under the white man. Shoot, let's not even talk about how what they did. Leopold, what was the dude? Leopold? I think it was that cat. He went into Africa and just was slaughtering. They say he slaughtered so much, man. It was ridiculous. I always forget his name. It's on the top of my brain. Anybody in the comments, if you know what I'm talking about, put the name down below, right? But to get back to the point that I was saying, that I was making earlier, God chose us to be a special people. He didn't choose us to be a lesser people. He didn't choose us to be an evil people. He chose us to be a good people, right? You have all these organizations, Muslims, right? In Philadelphia, we have a very large Muslim community. There shouldn't be so many crimes being committed by Muslims in the city of Philadelphia if this, what you call religion, is the truth. These things shouldn't be. I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't work. Islam don't work. I'm gonna tell you why Christianity don't work. That wannabe spirituality that you want to believe don't work, because it's not of God. None of it. Muhammad never learned anything from God. We can prove that in the Bible. We go to the book of Psalms, the 19th chapter, 119th chapter. God said, I only deal with the nation of Israel. What we read out of the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, is clear cut, saying that he chose us to be a special people. He wasn't talking to the Ishmaelites, who are the Arabs. He wasn't talking to them. He was talking to Israelites. So when I'm looking around and I'm seeing how people are operating, how we look at one another, it's trifling. It's trifling to the point where we feel like it's so revolutionary what Kendrick Lamar did in that Super Bowl. Like, don't get it wrong. I love the performance. I'm not taking it away. Now, Sabrina Williams, we could have done without Sabrina Williams. I ain't gonna lie. Right? I think her husband is a cuck, because why are you letting your wife go on national television and embarrassing you and herself? Like, she's crip walking. First off, didn't the Crips kill your sister? The Crips killed your sister, and you are dancing to throw a shot back at your ex when you supposed to have been over Drake. Want me to tell you something? She's not over Drake. She's still hurt about what Drake did to her, right? She wishes that the man that she's with now was Drake, right? She knows that Drake don't care about her. He's never going back to her. She's hurt, right? So that, just that Super Bowl halftime alone is not going to change anything. Okay? It's not going to change anything. Kendrick Lamar was smart. He would never allow that woman to, if you're supposed to be starting a revolution, you, first off, is based off of a beef too, right? You're basing it off of beef, right? With another brother, okay? And then it's supposed to be so revolutionary, but you got Serena Williams up there crip walking,
Right?
knowing that she going at her ex is all entertainment, and we have to start understanding that nothing that these entertainers are saying and doing is going to make any impact. I hear all about these these entertainers supposed to be doing this and doing that in the community. I don't see them. Right? And these entertainers, if they really want to make a real change, they should come to the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
Straight up like that. All that going to these politicians, and the politicians ain't doing nothing at all. You see how they put that parade together downtown in the city? You wanna know why they were able to do that? Because that's a cash grab. That's not something that is going to help the kids.
Right.
They said Philadelphia, in the Philadelphia school system is one of have the lowest grades in the nation. I saw somebody said, yo, those kids need to take their ass to school. I said, damn, I ain't gonna lie, I get you. You know what I mean? Because these kids barely able to learn anything in these damn schools, right? After school programs, giving them things that they can do, after school curriculums, they not, it's not their focus, right? But they able to put a parade together like that. I tell you. Don't rely on politics. If you want to get things done, you got to come to the I.S.U.P.K. All right. Give me faith without works is dead, if you could. All right. And just to give a little recap, man, we've been teaching the truth since 1969. teaching that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true biblical Jews, that we are the real Israelites. Right now, there are millions of people that are trying to take that away from us. They don't want you to know that you God's chosen people at all. You got to fight against the grain. You got to go against the powers that be. Your life is not what you think it is. It's way more important. It's way more vast than what you see out of your eyes. We have to fight day and night. We got to fight within ourselves. We got to fight within our own homes. And we got to fight when we outside. We have to fight for one another. It should be no reason why we not helping the Hispanics right now. There's no reason why. No reason. When all they do is work and mind their damn business. That's our family, man. Right? Our communities is destroyed because we don't understand the value of one another. I value this brother right here named Atanya. And if he was in the world, I would value him still because that's my brother. That's the whole point of this whole thing in the Bible, is valuing the things that matters. And one of the things that matters is understanding what we must do to complete the mission on here on earth. Your life ain't just for you. You know, our ancestors they fought tooth and nail to try to make sure that we can have something better than what they had. I don't think people understand that, Tanya.
Right.
They said, man, one day my people ain't gonna have to go through this right here. They wasn't being selfish. This is another thing people don't know about Harriet Tubman. This is one thing people don't know about Harriet Tubman. You know that Harriet Tubman, I'm gonna tell you how sad it was, right? And this is why when white people try to talk like, oh man, y'all need to get over it, y'all victimizing yourselves. Harriet Tubman had to use opium to put kids to sleep. I don't know if y'all know what opium is, but that's where you get your dope from. Had to put the kids to sleep, babies, because that baby will cry day and effing night if they uncomfortable. She made sure that everybody she had got the safety. In her mind, she cared about the future of our people. She cared about our people. She didn't sit there and just pray on it. She ain't just sit there and say, oh yeah, y'all, we gotta come together. Yeah, we gotta get out of them plantations. No, she did something about it. Let's give her a hand. You know what I'm saying? Even went back during the damn Civil War. I said, sheesh. Harriet Tubman was a gangster. And this is another thing too, man. I want to say, we've been so conditioned here in America. Like Big Meech came home, right? What 50 Cent doing to him, I feel like it might be the Lord, because Big Meech came home, everybody like, yeah, Big Meech. Big Meech done destroyed thousands, if not millions of families in America. You know that? Millions. You watch that show, people who died because they was involved with him. Innocent people died because he was around and guns was being blazing. Right? The drugs that he sold. We are honoring Big Meech, and we bigged him up when he came home because we follow America. America gives reference to all the mobsters. Right. You know what I mean? They put a movie out of Al Pacino. Niggas was snorting coke, wanting to be the Don. Wanted to be, look, I sniff coke and I'm getting money. Niggas watch Al Pacino movie and lost their damn mind. People, brothers watch the Godfather movie. Now they want to try to organize they family. Right. Like they're damn crime, like they the damn mob or something. The mob didn't even like your black ass. Mafioso. Nigga, shut up. You try to sell dope or anything in their neighborhood, they would take your damn head off your shoulders. They'll tell you, go sell that in your neighborhood. That's yo, but that, we glorifying these gangsters. We glorifying these drug dealers. I know the dude Rick Ross, right? The real Freeway Ricky Ross, right? The one that they made the show Snowfall after. Oh, he's upset every day. Oh, that dude's an imposter. Talking about Rick Ross. He trying to live my life. I remember one day I wrote him, I said, yo, your life is wicked as hell. You destroy millions of families. You should want to change your damn name. Right. Who like, oh yeah, because that's my name, and you know, I sold drugs. You work for the feds, nigga. What are we talking about? You destroy families with crack, with dope. Same thing with Big Meech and all these other gangsters and drug dealers. Oh yeah, they about to come home. What about that young man that's in the neighborhood that he's only 13 years old and he's about to go to a university or about to graduate from a university with his master's? How about bigging him up? Right? How about the sisters that's going to college, the brothers and sisters in the neighborhood going to college? Throw them a effing party. You want to try to throw Big Meech a party? They said half of the niggas that he trying to get Salami from my leg. They said half of the cats that Big Meech is supposed to have for this big party. They said, yo, yeah, we ain't about to do no show for you because it came out that he was a rat. So everybody out there that was so hyped that Big Meech came home, oh yeah, Big Meech home, yeah, he about to turn this joint up. Yeah, your man's a rat. Your man's a rat. And every other gangster that you idolize. All those mob guys that you idolize, all the hitmen, oh yeah, John, all them niggas was rats. Every last one of them. Here's the thing. Instead of giving reference and bigging up and being hype over drug dealers and pimps and all of that, how about you give some damn respect and love to Officer Athunya, right? Go give your love to the men and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K. because we pushing this truth. Been doing it since 1969, right? Go give your love to Commander Jenny YAHANNA, right? Go give your love to the Captain Akai, Captain Ty Ward, for holding it down for the time frame that they have in this truth. General Muhammad, General Mayat, General Shalimar, General Q. How about you give it up to some real people, man? See, the issue is we value things that destroy us. The same way we value drugs. We get high every day in our neighborhoods. I can't go to one corner store without somebody asking me, lie it out. Right. Because we value those things. But we wonder why ain't nothing happening in our neighborhoods. No change is happening. The reason why the change ain't happening because we lazy. We don't want to do the work. Read what you got.
Okay. This is the book of James, chapter 2, verse 26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also.
Read it one more time.
Okay, this is the book of James, chapter 2, verse 26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, So faith without works is dead also.
If you say that you love God, you had to put in the work.
Right.
You had to keep his commandments. Right? You can't say, oh man, I have faith in God. I believe in him, and you don't keep the commandments. It's like, yo, what are you talking about? Right? That's like, I don't know. Let's say you want a promotion on your job, but you're not doing anything to get that promotion. Somebody looking in, they like, it look like you don't want. I can never tell you wanted that promotion because when you get to work, you do nothing.
Right.
So faith without works is dead. It's like it's nothing. Right? You say that you want change, right? Say you want change. Say, oh yeah, I want to, I'm tired of all the violence. I just want to see everybody at peace. Well, if you really want to see people at peace, the I.S.U.P.K is right here, right? We got free classes. You get in class, learn the things that you need to learn, get the counseling that you need, right? Change your life. Right? You change your life. But the thing is, we choose to do the complete opposite. Right? I'm talking to some Muslims right now. Right? And I was like, man, Muslims always got something to say about people saying something, making a joke. I guess in Islam you can't joke, right? I guess you can't joke in Israel. I mean in Islam, because anytime you make a joke towards anything about Islam, you know what I'm saying? Like some boy that work in Baltimore, he had his kids take their burhadas. A burhada, you know how people take their shahada?
Right.
Said they take their burhada. And he had these kids. The only thing the kids did was sing a damn Eagle song. That was it. He didn't make them make any bowing or anything. That's all he said. It was they burhada. You know what Muslims start doing in the comments? Getting mad. I want Muslims to get mad every time they see one of them go to jail.
Right.
I want them to be angry every time they see a Muslim selling drugs, and I want them to do something about it. Why don't you go teach them why you not doing the things that God told us to do in the Bible? Give me Isaiah 58:1, right? Y'all say, oh, well, nobody is perfect. So then that means that you can't say nothing to any of those Muslim brothers or sisters that's out here doing wickedness, right? So who is you to sit there and get mad at somebody making a joke?
Right.
Like Islam is a joke. These religions are jokes. They're never going to give us any solution that we need in our community. You can read what you have.
The book of Isaiah 58 verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Cry aloud. Spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
This is in the Bible. This is in the Bible. It said to lift up your voice and spare not. Right? Go ahead.
And shew my people their transgressions.
Show my people their transgressions. Go ahead. Meaning, show my people where they are wrong at. Show them where they are at fault at. Show them the sins that they are committing is wrong. Go ahead.
And the house of Jacob their sins.
The house of Jacob their sins, meaning what? Go show my people the transgressions and sins that they are committing. Keep going.
Verse 2. Yet they seek me daily.
You pray and you say you talking to God in your head, and you're trying to practice whatever you're practicing. Go ahead.
And delight to know my ways.
And the delight to know my ways, like you supposed to be studying. You're supposed to be this sharp individual, right? You're supposed to be knowing some knowledge, I guess. Go ahead.
God. as a nation that did righteousness.
As a nation that did righteousness. Like we so right. Like we doing everything that we supposed to be doing. Go ahead.
And forsook not the ordinance of their God.
But we have not done what the Most High told us to do. He never told us to go take our shahada, right? Like goddamn, when you convert to Islam, you can't joke. I don't even think you can listen to music. You can't listen to music. I guess you got to listen to A-Rap music. That music sucks.
Right.
It is trash. I mean, that is trash. Oh my gosh. I remember I was Muslim in the world. I called myself trying to listen to Muslim music. I said, I can't do it. I was like, I can't do it. You know what I did? I turned some damn Meek Mills on. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't do it. Why? Because it's not what God intended us to do. Right? That's why Islam don't work. That's why Christianity don't work. That's why these spiritualities that we go into outside of the norm doesn't work. It doesn't. You know how many women I see online? They're supposed to be this meditation goddess and all that. Bitch, you a whore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got on, okay, so I guess you put some waist beads on, you got some spandex tights on, a damn tight ass shirt, sports bra, whatever you want to call it, and a damn head wrap. And now you're spiritual, you meditating, and you reading a couple little books and you posting it, you using sea moss and drinking tea. Bitch, you still the neighborhood slaughter. You ain't nothing changed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That vagina is still up for grabs. You brothers out there, you look very weak walking around with crystals on you. Oh, this is for my frequencies. Nigga, I'm a real nigga. I walk in a room, I dare somebody disrespect me. You're gonna feel a lot of frequencies.
Right.
Me putting my damn, I ain't gonna talk about violence, but you get my point. I don't need no damn demons, people other energy. They don't bother me. Somebody say, yeah, you gotta watch out for people with energy.
Right.
They gotta watch out for me way more than I gotta watch out for them. All right. I'm from 1 West, 125th Street, all in New York. But ask about us. We no frequencies destroyed us yet. I'm pretty sure people throw all types of frequencies at us. I know Athanya, they don't like you, Athanya. They think that you are a very crazy person, right? You'll think that we will have the energy that will make us just be a hateful and bruteful people, right? And we won't do anything to help black people. We do more than every religion in the world. We are the most powerful Black, Hispanic, Native American organization on the face of the planet. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. All this, you know what I always tell people? They always talk about, oh yeah, man, yeah, I got this connection with God. God said, man, God put the work in, right?
Right.
Man, God be a soldier. We gotta put this work in. The hell are you talking about? You are North Philly getting high.
Right.
Chasing after Keisha, the one that everybody done hit in the neighborhood. You chasing after her. You have relationship issues with her. I think your focus is in the wrong place. I think you should come and get in class.
Right.
Like the whole thing in this Bible is for us to fall in line, for us to love one another, for us to show our obedience to the Most High. That's why I said, like, y'all, when we were just reading, he said, man, y'all talk a good game, but y'all be on some bullshit.
Right.
Bottom line, that's what the Most High is saying. Like, yo, the nation of Israel, man, y'all be on all BS. You can't blame them. That's why we had the issues and problems that we had, right? We have the separation of the tribes. It would be nice for Hispanics and black people to work together and Native Americans. Do you understand if we was to work together, the reservations that the Native Americans have, they can be built up in no time, right? I seen a black farmer. He has land, and white people steady harassing him. Do you understand if he had the I.S.U.P.K on speed dial,
Right.
communicate with Commander General YAHANNA that those things will not happen no longer? White people would be terrified to touch a crop. They be killing, they was unaliving the cows and all that thing. You ever heard about that? You heard about it?
Yeah.
The brother, he and then he calling the cops and they ain't doing nothing about it. They going past there, doing all shooting the animals and destroying his crops. And
It's in Colorado.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and they always try to play innocent. Well, we're not trying to stop you. Here go this black man just trying to grow his crops and mind his damn business. Here they come destroying it. Because they can't stand the fact that a black man has that much power in his own hand. Right? Oh, y'all think that that's something? Go ask black farmers what was happening to them for years. The America taking their seeds and then giving them synthetic seeds,
Right.
destroying a soil, nothing growing. They like, yo, these seeds you gave us ain't working. Whole time they seeds, they duds, right? Taxing them all crazy, trying to stop them from doing business with certain companies. Like, these are things that's happening. And right now, you're going to see a whole shift in this world, and it's going to shock you. It's going to shock a lot of people. The same way people were shocked that World War III was knocking at that door so closely until Donald Trump got in office. And it's still going to happen. He's going to start the war because he's an idiot. Like, you got black people, we look at getting the job done is getting Trump in office or getting Kamala in office. How the hell are you going to depend on somebody else to do the work for you that's not even in your own interest? Kamala Harris, where's she at? I don't see Kamala Harris anywhere.
Right.
She has been radio silent. Where's she at? I don't see her in the neighborhoods no more. Where's she at in Philly? Huh? She done raised all that money for her campaign. I want to know, where's all this blackity black? Oh yeah, I'm a sister. Where is the burger and collard greens at right now?
Right.
Why she's not still doing her neighborhood work? Where's she at? Tell you where she at. She at home with a white man collecting money and not giving a damn about any of our problems. Donald Trump, they talking about, oh, DEI, you're getting it wrong. Donald Trump don't like the fact that black people was getting a fair shake in this country, right? He don't like the fact that, like, do you understand when he tried to take away the legacy from the Tuskegee Airmen in the Air Force? They said they had to go say the hell what he was talking about and keep them in the records. And they, you know, when they do they, what is it called? What is it called, Atonia? When people first come in boot camp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they watch videos. They try to take away. Oh, that's DEI. Y'all don't have to do that. The Air Force was like, yo, we're doing it. Because this is another thing. If you make the Air Force and the military into a part where it's now, oh yeah, if you white, we want white people in this military. You know what's gonna happen? The recruitment number is gonna get low. I already heard that they low. Am I wrong? It's low as hell. You wanna know why? Because so many people are starting to see the truth. Or a lot of white men are starting to become gay. And they don't want to go pick up a gun. They want to go pick up rods. Right? Black people, we getting locked up before we even be able to go serve in the country. But we all start to realize the truth that going into the military is damn near like you signing your own death certificate. We fighting for a nation of people that don't give a damn about us. And what he does, oh yeah, we're gonna take down that DEI video. Do you understand that when he did that, that was the same playbook that racist white men in the South did to white men, period, in America did to us when we helped them win wars and battles, especially that Revolutionary War. So many stories of untold heroes that were off the plantations that saved your presidents, saved your politicians, saved some of your war generals and captains that was the last man damn near standing going against the British. And when they got done, they went home and was broke, was told to go back on the plantations, was promised, yeah, y'all help us, we're going to give y'all freedom and money and recommendation. Majority of them didn't get any of those things and died broke and heartbroken because they risked their life for people that think that, yeah, I want that, I would like some acceptance. They said, hell no. You want to know what happened back in the day? A lot of people started going to Britain. A lot of people started trying to go over there to Britain. They was like, hold on. They stopped slavery. British was also trying to tell people, yo, you come fight for us, man. Like, come rock with us, man. We ain't doing that slavery. Get your lick back. So, again, we got to know what's going on so we won't be bamboozled. All these planes crashing is not a coincidence. It's the Lord. It's definitely the Lord. And for sure, the Lord is pissed with Donald Trump and white people. Y'all think that life is going to get easier? A lot of black people and Hispanics, oh yeah, I'm happy Donald Trump is in office. Y'all don't get it. No, nigga, you don't get it. All right. You're a slave. That's your daddy. Give me Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. Give me Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1.
The book of Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children.
Woe to the what?
Rebellious children.
Woe to the rebellious children, man. That's us. We so rebellious against the Most High. The Most High gets pissed off, and sometimes, man, he just have enough. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
We take you take counsel, but not of the Lord, right? So a lot of us, we think that we can go to Kendrick Lamar is going to be the head of the revolution. You want to know why you think like that? Because you took the advice from a fool.
Right.
That is, you took the advice from someone that is not of the Lord. To you to think that that's a revolutionary thing that he did. Now, was it something that was nice to see on the stage? Yes, it was nice. Listen, I am a Kendrick Lamar fan. I battle, obviously, Adaya on a regular. All right. He's Team Drake. I'm Team Kendrick. All right. In our carnality, we beef. And I won the beef. Y'all can ask him how I won. Just know I won. But other than that, Kendrick Lamar, other than good music, I don't look at him to do the job that I'm doing. I don't look at him and say, yeah, man, you know, he doing way more work than Officer Thunya. No, Officer Thunya is doing more work than him, day in and day out, without having to know how to rap.
Right.
If you take away Kendrick Lamar's rapping skills, what good is he? What good is he? I know how good a Thunya would be to the revolution. The revolution can't be televised. You ain't gonna see it on your TV screens. You're gonna see it in the streets. You're gonna see the work getting done. Go ahead, read what you got.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
That take counsel, but not of me. Meaning what? That when you look at what the Most High wants you to do, and then you see what the world wants you to do, it's contrary. The Most High don't want you to be celebrating. He don't want us celebrating these holidays. He don't want us following the ways of white people. He don't want us to hate one another. A lot of us hate Hispanics because we don't understand white supremacy, right? We don't understand the damage that it done. You know how many times I talked to Hispanic people and I was just like, yo, what you saying out your mouth is just because you suffer from white supremacy.
Right.
You suffer from colorism. You think that I haven't went through that in my life when people didn't like me because I was light-skinned? I had a family member that would get drunk and would just, you light-skinned mother, I mean, curse me out. We used to laugh about it, right? We would be doing the legal things, right? And we'd be laughing about it. But one day, it just hit me a little different. I'm like, well, damn, you supposed to be my family. Why you keep coming for my neck? And then another family member had to step in and was like, hey, you gonna stop doing that. That's your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna keep doing that. Like, that's out of pocket. Like, people had to step in, but it should have already been stopped. You know what I'm saying? But colorism is a bad thing. And I told him, yo, you suffer from colorism. I said, what was your name before that white man gave you that? What was the language you spoke before you spoke Spanish? This is a white person language. It comes from Latin. Y'all was here in Americas. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have no word for it because they don't know what the F they talking about. Because they oppress just like all of us. It's our job to teach them the truth. It's our job here in the I.S.U.P.K. to give them the counsel that they need. Give them the lessons that they need. They're taking, our Hispanic brothers and sisters is taking counsel from people that is not in their best interest. Right? They learning from their pastor. And that pastor is suffering from white supremacy. Right? They taking counsel from their grandparents and the older people in their family that suffer from colorism. And it's a generational thing. I'm saying something wrong with you.
Right.
Maybe I might be wrong. You know, they say we in the hate group, right? They say we in the hate group, we crazy. But do that make sense? Right? We have to bridge the gap. And that's what we do here in I.S.U.P.K. That's what the Most High told us to do.
Right.
To gather your people and bring them together. Gather the 12 tribes. Put the 2 sticks together so that we can come together and get these things under order. There's no reason why ICE can just pop up anywhere and just pick up our brothers and sisters. They should be having a ton of warrants out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should be able to have safe havens. Like, man, F ICE. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you how real it is. It's supposed to be so real that it should have already been automatic. It should have been automatic. Hey, look. Hey, Amano, you know you're welcome to come over here if you need to. You know what I mean? Straight like that. And look, people can say whatever they want. Oh, y'all Harvard and fugitives. I don't know what you say, Poppy. I don't know what you say. But all I know is I remember what they had to do for us. They died to save us. They had to kill to save us. Because we were not trying to have our children go through what we had to go through. You know, men and women would be raped. Children would be molested. We'd get beaten, taken advantage of, having to work from sun up to sundown. Right? Being embarrassed. Can you imagine a white man being upset with you because you ain't doing something right, and he on a power trip and he just come and smack the hell out you in front of your wife? And then he say, oh yeah, oh, since you want to be smart, I'm gonna go have sex with your wife tonight. And now you sitting there looking, that hurts. You understand me? Like, that hurts. And that's what we had to go through, right? Having to be our kids being abused. We was running for freedom because we wanted a better life. And the most that we can do is look at our Hispanic brothers and sisters and say it's not our fight.
Right.
That is some slave mentality bull crap right there, man. And that's why, you know, here in IJBK, we check you. Don't be around us talking that. We gonna tell you, hey, that's our brothers, man. That's our brothers. That's our sisters. You get me? You can read what you got.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
Say what?
But not of me.
You said take counsel, but not of me. Keep going.
And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
You say you add sin to sin. So we get advice from everybody else. We being told, yeah, man, you know, you should go and you should do this and you should make this move. Hey, you know, let's not go and support the Hispanics. It's okay. Go ahead and sell some drugs. Oh, let's go to them politicians and let's make sure that they help us. Let's put all our trust in them politicians. They're gonna help us. Right? That's what we do. We have became walking idiots. If we think that listen, politicians ain't gonna never help you. These pastors, these emails, all of them, none of them is going to save you. I'm trying to tell you, I can put my money on it because it's not in their interest to save us. It's not in their interest to have us serve the Lord the correct way. Right? Keep going.
Verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth.
You walk down and we walk down and try to get some kind of protection from the government. We go to the government and we plead with them, right? Commander Jenny YAHANNA didn't tell you to go do that.
Right.
Commander Jenny YAHANNA works with the Lord. Why? Because he's the highest ranking man in Israel. He's the highest ranking priest in Israel. Right? Commander Jenny YAHANNA didn't tell you to go do that. He never told you, oh, go to them politicians and let's kiss their ass. He never told us to do that.
Right.
What Commander Giuliani will tell you to do, get in class, right? Go talk to your camp leader. When you get the order, when the order is sent down, you go complete the order. So if we got to go to another city and run an operation to go help our people, then that's what you're going to do.
Right.
You're going to go to class, you're going to check in, you're going to pay your tithes, you're going to say your count on cons, you're going to do what you need to do, because we are active here, right? You're going to learn. You're going to learn how to take over cities so that our people can come get in class so that it can change, right? You sisters. The Most High wants you to help your brothers in this damn fight, right? He wants you to represent him on the face of the earth. So yeah, he does need you to put some damn clothes on. Learn how to control what you say out your mouth. Learn how to help the brothers and, you know, cook and be there, be a sister to your brothers, right? To respect your husband. It's a lot of things that a woman can do. It's a lot of things that men can do in this truth. But we have to get it done. We have to get the counsel from the Most High, not from these politicians. They ain't going to tell you anything that you need to know at all. Read it from the top where you was at.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in strength of the Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Now, if you listen to what he said, you want to go and trust and be in the shadow of Pharaoh. You want to be up under them. You want to follow after them. You want to believe into the ideologies that they spew. Okay. You're going to be punished for that. Right? All black people that think that you think that ain't nothing coming from black people. I'm trying to tell people now, you better get your ammo. You better get your ammo up. You better get your firearms up. You better get yourself, be able to defend yourself. Because if you think that it's only going to be Hispanics being harassed, you done got yourself mistaken. You got to be prepared. And you're going to want somebody to have compassion for you. Right? Here's the thing. Let's have compassion for one another. Right? Give me Zephaniah 2:1, please. Let's have compassion for one another. We have it for the Palestinians. We acting like we don't see the babies ICE putting them on, you know, they sending people to Guantanamo Bay.
Right.
They stripping babies away from their families again. Right? Where's all the compassion for that? Right? Is all this compassion for Palestinians? Huh? Oh, pray for Palestine. Y'all was out in the streets. Oh, I can't believe they doing this. I can't believe they doing this. How can you do this to Palestinians? Well, Palestinians don't give a damn about you.
Right.
Where was the Palestinians at when we was up here dealing with the police brutality, especially from George Floyd? Where the hell was they at? Huh? Where was they at? Nowhere. Where was it? Where was all these people that we have compassion for? Nowhere. Read what you got.
God. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Say it one more time.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather, O nation not desired.
O nation not desired. We are the nation that is not desired. All right, we are not a people that's desired. Nobody desires the Hispanics, Native Americans, or blacks. Nobody. So how can we have all this energy for one another? Well, clearly in the Bible is telling us to come together. We gotta love one another. We gotta be here for one another. Again, if Hispanics and black people and Native Americans were to go on reservations and build up land, the reservations would be crazy because they own that land. Now they have nothing but homes, and now they starting to build their own economy up. Right? Black people and Hispanic people, we start coming together. Hey, yo, let's try to do this. Let's do that. Let's put together our heads together so we can start building up our own towns and you know, making certain business moves. We can do it. The issue is we so far away from the goalposts that we look at one another as enemies, and not the very people that enslaved us and we pay taxes to. We don't have no smoke for them. We don't have no smoke for Chinese people.
Right.
What's all the smoke for Chinese people? I'm pretty sure if things was happening to Chinese people, black people would definitely step up. I seen black people step up for Chinese people when they was trying to build the stadium downtown. Y'all remember that? It was black people in the crowd. Where is those very same black people at when it comes down to our Hispanic brothers dealing with ICE? Right? Come on, man. Come on. We gotta wake up. Let's wake up. Let's keep going.
God.
Matter of fact, hold on. You can hold that. See something. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Give me Romans chapter 13 and 11. Romans 13 and 11, please.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11.
Uh-huh.
And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Uh-huh.
For now is our salvation nearer than what we believe.
Listen, it's high times to wake up. It's saying it here in the Bible. We got to wake up. We have to stop being in this dream, what I call a nightmare, what you can call a nightmare, right? We have a lot of work to do. We have young men and women on drugs as young as 11 years old, 10 years old. That is disgusting. The reason why these things is happening, I'll tell you why. Give me where it says train up a child. Please. You could. You can read it when you have it.
God. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Train up a child in the way he should go.
Say what?
Train up a child in the way he should go.
Go ahead.
And when he is old, he will not depart from it.
When you train up a child, you're teaching the child everything that it needs to know so that when it's time for them to go on their own way, they will be prepared for what comes at them. So a lot of us, when we send our kids to school, right, we're telling them, hey, listen to your teacher. Somebody mess with you, go report it in. Somebody put their hands on you, whoop their ass. That's what black people tell. I know blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, we tell our kids that somebody put their hands on you, you put your hands on them back, right? So there's a lot we need to teach our children. One of those things that we need to teach our children is how to respect others. Many of us can contest that a lot of us went to school and the respect level was horrible. I seen a lot of brothers, a lot of sisters that was poor, very poor than other people. Everything to what?
Yeah, that's the sister.
Oh, she looking for a husband?
Yeah.
No sweat. So, well, where I was at? Everything good though?
Just said she woke up. This was the red.
Okay. So, you know, showing like when you in school, you see a lot of kids will pick on kids, other kids that might not be as fortunate as them. You should teach your child how to have some damn respect and watch what they say out their mouth. Right? Because a lot of your kids, I see them online, your kids is getting knocked out because that person that they bullying had enough. Another thing too, you want to teach your child how to have respect because when they're in that school and they dealing, they trying to tease people, it can destroy somebody, right? Things might be wrong at home. You should be teaching your child, you never know what somebody's going through. Always have love and compassion for your brothers and sisters out here. If you teach your child to do that, guess what? Your child won't be like a Muslim and Christian and go unalive somebody later because they can't fight and they got their ass whipped because they was running their mouth, right? They had some compassion. They wouldn't go and entice the fight and go get a firearm because they lost the fight. Right? You teach your child how not to be a whore. Where is that book? Where is that in Deuteronomy where it says there should be no whore in the daughter of Israel? You know what I'm talking about? Let's get that. A lot of us, we teach our daughters how to be whores. Men, they see us sleeping with whores, lusting at the whores. We done brought them in the world by impregnating the whore. You know what I'm saying? Something wrong? A lot of you niggas is knocking up the neighborhood hoe. Everybody done had turns with that girl, and you done cuffed her up, wiped her up, right? You done wiped this woman up. Now here you go. You got a baby by her, and your daughter got to look up to a woman that is shaking her ass on the internet.
Right.
You understand me? Like she's a professional ass shaker on the internet. That is disgusting. So now, read what you got.
Oh God, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23. Chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no more of the daughters of Israel.
Yo, you should be teaching your daughter not to be a whore. Teach her how to sit down like a lady, how she's supposed to conduct herself as a lady, right? I teach my daughter that all the time. Hey, baby, make sure when you're sitting down, this is how you sit down. You know, hey, this is your manners, right? Don't be in boys' faces and you got to do those things. But if you're not putting down ground rules, if you're not working with your kids, you're not training them up, right? Read the other part.
Oh God. Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Say one more time.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Your son can't be a homosexual. He can't be a homosexual. You teaching your son that it's okay for him to do the dance to the Beyonce, put a ring on it. You know how many niggas I seen doing that dance and they wound up being gay? Huh? I got a homeboy Well, he ain't my homeboy no more. But we was in school together, right? In middle school. When I say dude had all the girls, the mom was letting him have sex with all the girls, right? Letting him become a whore. You know what I'm saying? Hitting everything. You know what else the mom allowed him to do? Allow him to be a homosexual.
Right.
And it shocked me because I'm on Facebook. I'm minding my business. I'm on Facebook. All I see is a nigga that looks very familiar with green weave braids in his hair. I said, what the hell? I said, I know that ain't who I think it is. Lo and behold, it was me because, and he was out there. I said, yo, I'm calling my mans from the hood, from the block. I'm like, yo, what happened to me? Cuz he like, yo, I know. I said, what happened, bro? I used to look up to this nigga. Like when I was a young boy, that's why you better teach your young boys, because I was looking up to him like, yo, he get all the girls. You know what I'm saying? I like, he get all the, I'll try to be like him when I get older, you know what I mean? Lo and behold, that nigga was gay. You know what I'm saying? I see him now, you know, I be like, hey, what's up, man? He's like, what's up, bro? Cooking me. I be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this shit. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's about how you train up your child. Now, if I'm saying that your child is going to be 100% on point because you trained them up, no. But as a parent, you're supposed to teach your child. Teach your child not to get high.
Right.
How you teach your child not to get high? You don't get high, and you tell them, yo, you get high? Hey, you nigh into a homosexual. What you mean? You putting white stuff in your mouth? You putting a white stick in your mouth, or you putting a brown stick in your mouth? What you prefer? What you like? You like the fat ones or the skinny ones? Right? You a customer now? You gotta call somebody up to get your fix? You're a customer now? Dang, you really want to smoke right now, don't you? I bet you do. You gotta have it. Oh, you can't stop. Oh, you can stop smoking at any time. Stop smoking now. I just don't want to. That's what I like to do. Because you're an addict. You smoking weed for what? You know that you need that job. But you're going to continue to get high. And you're ruining your chances from getting that job. You know, some jobs get hair samples from you. Uh-huh. They're like, oh, nigga, you smoking weed. Your piss clean, but why your hair got this? Lo and behold, you just a drug addict. You gotta teach a child not to be a drug addict. You gotta teach a child, and I'm saying this for these parents out here because y'all kids be shooting up the block. Your kids don't know how to shoot, and they're shooting innocent people.
Right.
Your kids, you don't know where the hell your kids at. Your kids is getting shot in the back because they're trying to steal somebody's car. That happened the other week in Philly. Kid got shot in the back. 2 kids got shot in the back. 4 of them got locked up. Ages 13 and 12. How the hell you don't know where the hell your kid? How you don't know where your kid is at? That's your kid. How you don't know where your kid at? You can't tell. You don't have control over your kid. Tell you why? Because many of these houses don't have a man in the house. Right? A lot of y'all try to take that power. A lot of you sisters be trying to take that power away from a man. And you men out there, you get with women that will try to destroy that kid.
Right.
They will sabotage that kid because they don't give a damn about that kid. Just to hurt you, they will sabotage that kid. And that's all I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Raise your kids up right. Teach your kids how to be decent adults. Teach them how to serve the Lord. Teach them. Teach them that it's okay for you to to be different from everybody in the world. Yeah, you don't celebrate Christmas. You don't celebrate all these holidays. You don't do none of those things. You serve the Lord. And when you get rewarded for it, they should understand that. And they should be able to sit there and be like, look, y'all, I ain't about to get in that car with y'all. Y'all about to go, I'm cool. I'm going to holler at y'all. I'll holler at y'all on the flip side, man. And I ain't about to be cool with them girls, or I ain't about to be cool with them, boom, 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 because if I get cool with them, if I start activities with them, you know, I'm going to get myself in a bad situation. They got a bad reputation around here. Right? And it all starts from your kids seeing you do the right things. That's why, you know, I want my kids to see me in this truth and working hard. That's what you got to do. You can't sit there and let your kids see you being a scumbag. Can't let your kids see you being the scum of the earth. They got to see you being something different that they never seen before. But in that house. And you show them the results. Hey, you see how I got these things in this house? This from serving the Lord.
Right.
Hey, you see how I got a good wife? Hey, you see how I got a good husband? Right? Because I'm serving the Lord. I'm doing what the Lord say to do. The first relationship that your kids should see is their parents. It should be you. And they should be seeing y'all being in love and working through things. Right? A lot of times, the kids got to see us be in multiple relationships that don't work. And you know what happens when you keep opening the door for more men and more men? You're hiring the risk of something happening to them kids. Something happening to them or being influenced by something negative, right? So, again, you got to train up your kid. In the city of Philadelphia especially, we got to start taking care of our responsibilities at home. I see a lot of y'all on the internet talking about sex all goddamn day. Why don't you talk about something that is relevant and go talk about it to your kids? Hey, do y'all understand what it means why we don't talk to strangers? Hey, you know that we're not supposed to keep these pagan holidays. Why don't you give something that can actually give some kind of worth to them kids? I think, I went on my old Facebook, man. I said, good night. What the hell are they talking about? They sitting there talking about, I ain't never met a man that can last this long, and da-da-da-da. And here go all these thirsty ass niggas talking about, you ain't never had me before. Do you know that she done had, what's today's date? It is February the 12th. She done sucked at least about 12 rods in the second month of 2025. She's just a whore, bro. And you're gassing her up for what? You know what? Your son is going to follow in your footsteps. And he's going to wife a whore. He's going to get put on child support. Right? He's going to probably go to jail because he's going to be trying to defend his manhood because she done had sex with another man. So to try to make him feel like a man, he's going to whip her ass. Or worse, he can try to unallow to do it. You know what I mean? Broken homes, creating, like, come on, man. We can keep talking about it. But with that being said, I thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, I.S.U.P.K Philadelphia. I thank y'all for tuning in. Shalom.